Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Hello. So, I don't know if you saw that jump there, if I'm missing something, but yeah, welcome to the stream. Hello. I lowered the volume on the outro so there's not as much of an imbalance. Hopefully that worked out fine. And turn on those notifications so you can actually hear that, because we are already starting out with the sub train. I know. So yeah, welcome back, and we got some interesting stuff here today, and yeah, I don't know why everyone's counting numbers, but hey, we're starting. It's 9 o'clock, let's go. So what is new in the Asphalt world? Well, you're looking at it. The favorite, I think, of the Hot Wheels update, and it's definitely my favorite Hot Wheels car in this update, the Twin Mill has finally arrived, and honestly, I done the first two locations for Championship, and I gotta say I'm pretty disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. This car has two 700 horsepower engines. That's a total of 1400 horsepower. It's not very good. It has more horsepower than the Koenigsegg 101. And, well, it's a B-class slow boy. I understand there's weight and stuff that's to factor in, and obviously it's a toy car. But still, you'll think this car would be fast, but it isn't. And then we also have part 2 of our BMW R&D. I actually was pretty busy, so I didn't get to fully complete lab 3, but I only have one test left, so I can't be too much there. It actually opens in 20 minutes, so I'm actually going to buy keys there, because I don't know what's in store for lab 4. It's already been quite a pain to do that R&D. I hate bike R&Ds. But yeah, we're going to be messing around with multiplayer. Obviously we don't want to get deranked. It's our last weekend before we get our Sin R1 finally. So yay. By the way, we have no new car today to win. It seemed like that was going to be a weekly thing.
Victory screech!
And we got heat cups. We got a second running, as the victory speech goes on, we have a second running of the Holiday Cup in case you missed it the first time, which kind of makes sense, you know. But if you guys are complaining, don't complain, because that's another shot at 300 tokens and you even get to miss the day. I can't complain with free tokens. We are close to 8 million too. Somebody asked, I saw, what do you think is going to be the minimum tune? Honestly, I don't know. Here's what I have right now. It is 1515, you know, basic there. And then Pro Kits. I stocked up engines from the Bone Shaker. I didn't use any engines there, so I have a few here. And the rookie boxes finally give you engines, so at least we're not having a problem with engines here. I right now have tires maxed out, and I'll do drivetrain next if it gets any more difficult. But time seems to be tight, which is not a good sign. I don't want to end up max proing this car, because as you guys all know, it's kind of useless. With no R&D, not R&D, no mastery, no season 9. Really no use for it. So yeah. We got Rio. I actually never drove with this new tune. And I got some sales, by the way, some useless sales. Corvette C3 that I'm not even going to think about buying. And then we got our Jaguar, where you could buy it for credits, but they put tokens for sale. Which, by the way, tokens are for sale. It's a horrible deal, though. Yeah, let's start right away with the Twin Mill, just to prove to you how slow it really is compared to its horsepower. And, yeah. 39 seconds. Volume might be a bit loud. You might be hearing my audio. Like my my game audio from my computer, and then also from the stream. So I don't know, hopefully it's not too loud. Oh, that's pretty loud though. It's too loud actually. I think I'm going to hold on, let me open up some behind the scenes stuff. This is just my sound. Oh, that's why it's running it at volume 12, where I would prefer to run at volume 6. Small thing. But now you guys should not be hearing double audio. that we get that overhead cam action on such a small boy. And you notice we had 6 seconds to spare there, which is not exactly preferable, especially in the third location. So I don't know. At least we're getting tokens out of this. But I really don't want to max pro this car. I haven't seen if Ruben did a stream on this. I know he did that for the previous 2 Hot Wheels cars, but let's see. 46.5, we'll do that. Somebody is messaging me. So yeah, this thing is like the camera view of the villain wheels. And just to show you that, if I switch to close, it still seems like it looks like an action camera view, even though this is close. But I play in action, so I'm just gonna keep it in action. Oh, I don't know. I read the chat because I am racing. Simple. What's up with all the spam? Okay, before we go on next, just looking. Why does everyone want me to give them a shout out? It's, if you read the stream rules, it's against the rule. So now I got 3 tires, so at least I'll do the secondary goal on this one. Do I agree? You want a Dodge Caravan? I'd rather not. Minivans aren't exactly asphalt level stuff. Unless, you know, it's like something like the Mercedes R63 AMG or something like that. Okay, look at that. 3 seconds to spare, and we're in goal 3. I'm getting kind of scared for what this is going to require. Okay, so this calls for 2 flat spins. Let's get the 2 flat spins going. I gotta say, the twin mill, it might sound like the Cobalt, but at least it's unique. I gotta say, it is a unique sound. And there's Fernando Alonso. Welcome, Fernando. No, thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, we had a little bit of better run here, and we still had 3.7 seconds to spare. That's not a good sign for things to come, especially if I have 3 out of 4 big top speed things going. That's a shame. We're just shy of that box, I see. Alright, let's go for the grand finale. Let's switch it to blue, because why not? Thank you very much, Jason, for subscribing. I know, we're all waiting for Asphalt 9. I am too. Because I sound like a broken record when I say this, but it's just a grind. We just keep doing the same thing over and over. I want something fresh. If you were to talk to me 2 years ago, I would say I was addicted to the game. And really I'm not as much anymore. In fact, I kind of see it now as a chore to be working on, like, especially the bike R&Ds. It's just like, ugh. But you know, the only thing motivating me to keep going is that 100,000 token goal. I will push that to the end. Even if Asphalt 9 drops before I get to 100,000 tokens. Thank you for subscribing. Reach 40k subs. It's like, I can't magically get 4,000 subscribers overnight. Unless you guys, like, you know, share this like crazy and somehow a few thousand people find me interesting. I just glitch barreled right there and I saved myself with that little platform. Whoa, my steering locked up right there. That's not good enough to make it. What's up with all the spam today? Come on, chat. Like, I know it's hard to contain chat, but, like, you know, chill out. I see there's a lot of new faces here. So I'm wondering, this is your first time here? And if so, I wonder how you found me. I don't think Asphalt 9 is going to have free roam, if I'm being honest with you, because remember, it's a mobile game. I mean, free roam's going to take a lot. I know a PS2 game, Test Drive Unlimited, had free roam, Need for Speed Underground 2 had free roam, but then, you know, we're on phones. I don't think the game will support free roam with a clean thing. I know, right? We got Manu. We got Manu for the moderator, but I don't know where our other group is. Probably asleep or something. Maybe I should get Nightbot or something. I don't know. I've never had Nightbot, but I might need to get it. Alright, when does lab, 7 minutes until lab 4 unlocks. So let's go to multiplayer and make sure we don't get D-ranked. You know, the usual stuff. What's our featured vehicles? It's the usual. Hey, Ali. Help contain the stream. Yes, Fury L1, Nevers. Said it perfectly. I can't say it better. We got 30 seconds left on the Nitro Starter. Make sure to get a race in there so we don't get D-ranked. Maybe we can get to 2200 rating. Who knows? Move to PUBG and Gran Turismo Sport. See, I'm still playing Gran Turismo Sport. Admittedly, I'm not playing as often because I was actually quite busy this week. I wasn't able to make a video even. But, I don't know. I had so much stuff to do this week. It was like crazy. Play Fortnite. I don't play either of those Battle Royale games. I don't know why. I just never found myself to get interested in those. When is the stream gonna start? Internet Explorer user detected. Oh, we got a Beamer. Ooh, again, saving that barrel that we don't want. Gotta get the perfect nitro in because I'm gonna run out otherwise. Oh, I went way wide there. Oh, I lost my whole race pretty much right there. Might as well have wrecked there. Now I gotta play catch up because we might get D-ranked. Who knows? GP2, I know, right? GP2 engine's actually in front of me for some odd reason. Oh, and now for the pass, I think. Bit of lag there. We get this BMW. He is faster than us, but we handle better. Then, oh my god. Just risked that. Probably shouldn't have risked it. Let's see if I can overtake him. Oh, he's airborne. And he wrecked. There we go. So looks like I'm going to have to settle with second, which, you know, that's not bad. Champion League grants you points if you finish second, so I can't complain with that. And at least for 2200. Okay, so we're not getting deranked, and do we get any special thing? No, we don't. Alright, man. Don't overreact. I know that Gran Turismo got an update, but, you know. Wow. Okay. Looks like we already got that 100 tokens there. Look at this premium decal. I already have that one, actually. Looks like we're going to be done with multiplayer for now. Yeah, what happened to chat today? I don't know. I mean, chat's been toxic before, but, like, it's a different type of chat today. Am I sure Asphalt 9's coming this year? Well, Asphalt actually tweeted that they have a huge project, not project, I guess. They have something huge in store for this year, so if it's not Asphalt 9, I'd be very disappointed. Just gonna switch this color right here because I like the color red. And let's see, how much time till Lab 4 opens? Just waiting, 3 minutes, okay. Looks like we're gonna have to do events. I'm gonna do multiplayer weekend. We're gonna hop in Senna's F1, because why not? We'll just go to Naked only. Also, because why not? How do you get better matchmaking though if you risk points if you're already at the top bracket? Like, you know. That's 1800 Vulcan. I don't think you can get any higher opponents than that. Because you saw, it's against other Vulcans, BMW, MP431. Those are top tier cars. I don't know if you can get, unless you get hackers, if you risk points. Who knows? Disappointing. I know, right? We've already done 2 out of the 3 things that I had planned for this stream in 18 minutes. Nice. I know, right? Risk chat. People watching the archive are going to be confused and... Wow, we just shoot off. This thing is insane. This thing's not even fully upgraded and it's still insane. And it is all in on acceleration. And all the top speed stuff has been upgraded, so... All I'm waiting on is just those last few engines for the suspension. More people. In timeouts. Please don't spam, because that just makes the stream more toxic than it needs to be. We did part of the MP425 Master, I believe, last week. Did we? I don't remember. Yeah, Extreme's kind of dead. Hey, we got a 599XX and a Lamborghini Stoke at rank 1612, and somehow he's doing pretty bad. I don't know. We got that 25 tokens in. Has Lab 3 opened? Not Lab 3, Lab 4. Literally a minute away from opening the next lab, so we just have to sit here patiently. I'm actually going to check the McLaren's mastery. Oh, we've done nothing, so you know what, let's do one race, because why not? And we got Pro anyway, so we might as well use it. We got a cup with that on Thursday. I was able to actually get top 25 on Windows with it, so that's a good thing.
What kind of place is this?
That sums up chat perfectly. That quote right there sums it up. Can't say it better. Literally. Can't say that better. Jesus, we just threw that car. Ooh, look at that double drift that last turn. That was pretty sick, even though it was a bad lap.
Kids, he made me experience high tide! Oh!
No, the donation quote, not donation, subscriber quotes. Patrick screaming, what kind of place is this? And hey, Lab 4 finally unlocked. So you know what that means? Let's do what we did on the air action. Dump tokens! Because why not? Notice it's 93 tokens, so now we're exactly 65,600 tokens. You know what, let's just use more boosters, because, you know, I use boosters. RPM's new requirements, I have seen that. I'm not going to count it because I don't want to start a war. But yes, I have seen that. Alright, is there traffic on this race? And this is important because I actually have to drive clean on this one. I can't take stupid risks because on Android, actually, the test in San Diego, the AI one, I actually messed up and crashed twice. Both the BS reasons, but and then I lost that AI, so I had to waste a key. It looks like we're gonna smoke this AI. I think my tune is more than enough definitely to beat the AI, without a doubt, in Monaco. It's just getting through the rest of R&D is going to be a pain. I guess the difficulty isn't hard, it's just the fact that it's a bike and they're easy to wreck. And they throw flawless tests in this R&D, so it's never fun. And your entry gets cancelled so easily like that, and wheelie, backflips, and it's just a mess. Yeah, I know, Fortnite and PUBG are like the top 2 games on Twitch and everything, but I'm not interested in those, and you know, I think it's kind of washed out now. Oh, 50 tokens, so we got some of our money back. Nice, 24 out of 40. Alright, so here's lab 4. We got test 34 through 50, and we got a lot before that first AI. Only 2 AIs in this lab. And, well, let's start out. Flat spins in a jump and airtime. I believe it's going to take 2 keys for pretty much every test except for the time attacks and the AIs. And maybe like the last one will need 3, who knows. I can show my tune right after this race, I guess. This test, more like. Flat spins in a jump. Let's try not to repeat last week and get 174 knockdowns. That requires you to get air. Flat spins. Okay, I don't have to do any like mid stunts or whatever. You have to get flat spins. Oh, I missed a check there. That may or may not haunt me in the future. There's our 3 flat spins in a jump. So at least we got that. And we got our airtime. So we're on pace to get this done in 2 keys. Yay. Oh, go on to the... Doesn't matter how we do it, as long as we get it. Okay. Oh, we gotta go all the way to the left, squeeze between traffic, and grab that last one. We are not going to do this in one shot. It's impossible to do this in one shot. So it looks like we're going to get 15 total checks if we grab that last one. Which is, oh my. And that's what I mean about the bike R&Ds, how frustrating they could be. Because 1 minute you're just cruising along, next one you're in a wall. You could just blink and you're in a wall. It's crazy. I thought the Lab 4s with 65 tests had 3 AIs, if I'm not mistaken. Like the Fenner and the Urash had 60. The Egoista had 3, I think. Yeah, make sure we win this race. That trolley was gonna ruin it. Let's get that. Oh no, we got a good. It's not gonna be enough. Oh well. But we can get the quick stunt and get our supercharger just at the end, even though we don't even need it. Yep, 15 checks. I'm just out of curiosity, and I guess to show you guys my tune, how much does it cost to auto test? Because now we're in Lab 4, and now it's how fast you can get it done. 76 tokens, no thanks. So this is my tune. 510, 510. That's a pretty basic setup for an R&D. And then for Pro Kits, I've used 3333. I believe this is the most you can go without using engines. Or at least those rare techs, I think. But I'm saving those engines and rare techs for the Aprilia because I'm hoping for the worst there. Well, not hoping for the worst, but I'm preparing for the worst. Oh my god, they're just throwing the AC378 at us. We've already gotten an MPE with the AC378 with blueprints. It's like they just want that car in everybody's garage. They should just instead of starting with a Dodge Dart, start with the AC378 at this point. Why is everybody getting banned these days? Because they're probably abusing that bike knockdown bug thing that I accidentally triggered last week. I mean, I wasn't intending to do that, and luckily I didn't get in the thousands. I've seen a few videos where people have exploited that, and specifically I saw somebody get 55,000 knockdowns with the bike. And you heard me right, that wasn't just exaggeration. 55,000 knockdowns. It's probably still on YouTube. And the guy got like 1.4 million credits at the end of the race. And apparently he hasn't been banned yet, but the guy I first saw do it, who got like 1.9 million credits after like 65,000 knockdowns, he got banned for it. I'm not sure if there's like a limit on what they call cheating and how many knockdowns you can get in a race, but there is a limit, so I would not recommend using that bug because you're probably gonna get banned. I'm not saying that to be clean. I'm saying that because I don't want people crying to me that they got banned for abusing a bug. Oh, there's no such thing as grip in this game for bikes. They all either snap like not even oversteer. They just snap, or they don't turn it off. I had enough time to do a stunt there. Why didn't it give me the prompt? Oop. Oh, you see what I mean by that snap though? Alright, hopefully, I guess we have to do some more tonight of the R&D because I do have to catch up. I am a bit behind, I guess you could say. Why not play Most Wanted? Because most of you guys want to see Asphalt 8. I know you guys want to see Most Wanted. That is my backup game for whenever Asphalt fails or whenever I have free time. But, no, I do plan to continue Most Wanted to the end. Just, I'm not sure. We're gonna put it on the back burner for now. The AC378, it looks nice, but it's, like, completely useless, you know? What's this next one? 18, just to take a look. Ooh, it's a time goal. Renault Trezor. Yeah, Championship would be nice for pretty much any car. Enduro's not too bad either. R&D is just, I hate R&D. The other thing that came up, I just forgot to mention in Asphalt, is this. Champion Kit Box Engine. It gives you 30 engines, and 10 are going to be rare or legendary. That's extreme. And, had I not had the MP425 Pro, I probably would have bought that box. Because that is a killer deal for 30 engines. But actually, I think I'm pretty good on engines, so I am going to not buy that box.
Blue flag. Blue flag.
Why does everyone want me to start drama and stuff? I don't want to start drama. Because drama is just bad publicity. And they say bad publicity is good publicity, but not long term. Alright, well, I guess let's power through the mastery of our McLaren. Since somebody wanted to see it, might as well do it since I don't know what to do anymore. And Justin is finally here. Finally we got some moderation going. I know, right? Blue flag. Thank you for subscribing as usual. Oh, my car's flying straight into the crates. Get that same sound again. Yeah, Twin Mill was an old one. We went a bit too late on the right turn, but we made it. Please don't spam.
Victory screech!
What kind of place is this?
Blue flag, blue flag, blue flag. Kids, he made me experience high tide!
The spam, man. Oh. Forgot this is a skid clearing. McLarens only know how to do one thing, and that is skid. Get 1,000 free gift cards. Yeah, no.
Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick.
Yeah, you did the bug in your band. That's your own fault. I mean, I don't mean to place blame, but like, you know, I hate to say that you guys will say I'm defending Gameloft, but like, you know, it is against their terms of service to exploit stuff like that. And you know, much as it is tempting to use it, don't do it, because you'll just get banned, and it's highly unlikely that they will unban you. I mean, the first ban I believe is just 2 weeks, but after that it's
Yeah,
permanent.
this is Patrick.
I know. When can I watch somebody sleep? Is that like some ASMR stuff? Did Gameloft tie me up to a chair? No, I actually volunteered to review the Huayra BC. I was in hopes that it would be a competitor to the Vulcan, but I was disappointed. That's just another throwaway car. Because that's what it is. It's not even a competitor, it's just a throwaway car. And it sucks because the Huayra BC is so nice. It's beautiful. But, you know, it's completely useless. I mean, you could say the Husaria GT and stuff it's a good alternative, but not the Huayra BC. I was never tied up to a chair to review a car. I don't know why I'm seen as a puppet. I'm not a puppet. I'm a human. Twin Mill is not good. Just full disclosure, it's not good. I mean, read the title of this video. Spoiler alert, it's not fast. We got 200 tokens incoming there. Looks like we got nothing for boxes. Yeah, Twin Mill, it just has good nitro duration, but that's the only redeeming factor it has. Around. Well, it's not the Gameloft copied Hot Wheels. Yeah, they had a similar roster, but I think Hot Wheels is trying to reach out to other games, because Need for Speed No Limit's got a Hot Wheels update. Obviously, Forza Horizon 3 got a Hot Wheels expansion. I think it's more not Gameloft copying, but Hot Wheels promoting themselves, and that's probably their 3 hottest things. Because you know what? When I saw the list for the first time with the 3 Hot Wheels cars getting added, I instantly recognized the Twin Mill and Bone Shaker, and even the Rip Rod. I instantly recognized those, and I'm sure for most kids, those cars are instantly recognizable. So I think it's just more of a PR thing than Gameloft copying Forza. Besides, Forza has free roam with the orange track in some beach area. Asphalt just made Sector 8 orange for a promotional thing in the first location, which I thought was totally wasted. They could have done some much cooler stuff with that. But no, it's just in the Hot Wheels Championship, and it's just in the first stage, where we only get 3 events each. So you get to race on it for a total of, let's just do some quick maths, 21 times is the total amount, maximum amount you could see Orange Sector 8 in your game. If you did all 3 championships, all 3 times with those main goals and stuff. could say I'm copying people by live streaming, right? Because I'm not the first person ever to live stream. But you know. Yes, I was inspired by people to live stream. But, isn't everyone inspired in some way? I don't think there's a such thing as 100% original, uninspired content. Because that doesn't exist anymore. Somebody, pretty much every single thing has been done by somebody, I think. And that's just across the board. You know, like, yeah, maybe I was the first person to do a top 5 on Asphalt, but I wasn't the first person to do a top 5 ever. I was inspired by a YouTuber who did that. But yeah, I think Hot Wheels, for promotional stuff, they've been doing it to a bunch of video games. Like, I think Need for Speed had it first, and then Forza. I'm not sure if CSR, I don't really follow CSR Racing. I thought they got, did they get something from Hot Wheels? I don't remember. But, it's easy promotion, because, you know, it's a mobile game that's free to play. And I understand what they were doing, making Sector 8 orange as the first location, because if a kid got into the game first time, go straight into the event and try out, you know, the Twin Mill in Orange Sector 8 before they realize what they're getting themselves into. So I don't think it's copying, like I said, it's just, well, business doing business, you know. Hot Wheels promoted Asphalt, Asphalt promotes Hot Wheels, you know. The promotional pictures for A9. That was a bike and the SRT Challenger. And I believe that bike was the Suzuki GSX-R 750, which is already in the game. That, if you're talking about that poster where it showed like Extreme, Straight Swarm, Esports, everything on that poster has been completed except for Asphalt 9. And I literally mean every single thing. See you guys in half an hour. See, I don't know. I got some new hotkeys, but I don't have the right time to use them. At least the chat has calmed down, I must say. Cue sad violin. Press F to pay respects. No. Yes, the McLaren FE425 is pro. If you didn't watch last week's stream, we finally got our last 2 custom racing engines to make this car fully upgraded. Do I have the Reliant Robin? It's not in this game, man. Wrong game. Alright, let's just claim everything now. Because why not? Get that 200 tokens. It's nice. 65,850 tokens. It's nice looking at that flat 0. Well, if you like the twin mill, go for it, because, you know, I like the twin mill. It was part of my childhood, so that's why I'm going for it. That's my favorite Hot Wheels car in this update. It may be disappointing in terms of its stats in the game, but I'm still gonna go for it. As for the Bone Shaker and Rip Rod, I didn't really care too much for it, but the twin mill is my personal favorite. At least it's not flawless. You're a new player and you need to max pro a car? Well, it depends what you have. I would recommend getting the DS Servolt in B class, because I think it's a really good Season 9 race.
No, this is Patrick.
Thank you for subscribing. This Challenge 15 is indeed a farming race. I don't think it's a perfect farming race, though. I still think the McLaren 675 makes more. Highway 35, oh my god, somebody else saw the movie. You saw the movie too? That was one of my favorite movies ever. Hot Wheels World Race. With Diora, driven by the OG Vert. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but hopefully somebody does. I'm going to pass you. That's the only quote I really remember from that. And something about 163 miles an hour. That number somehow just stuck. Yep. I mean, I rewatched that movie like over the summer last year, I think, or 2 years ago, I can't remember. And like it was just so bad and cheesy. Animation was horrible, but it was a gem. It wasn't clean animation. It was like somebody drew it, which I guess it is, like drawing. The action was very linear, but I don't know. It was part of my thing, and I didn't realize that Smash Mouth actually did the theme song for that. You know, the people who sing the Shrek song, All Star, they did the theme song for that movie. I can't play it because I'll get copyright strike, but, you know. Smash Mouth, hot. I didn't realize it was them that did that when I rewatched the movie. Yeah, I have some Highway 35 cars too. I have Diora. I have what the African guy had. I forgot his name. I have his car. I think I have not Tesla's, but the other bad guy, the purple guy. I forgot him. I forgot his name. I have his car. I have a few of the Highway 35 cars. Oh my god, Venice Flawless. Kurt, yeah, that was him, Kurt. See, I already forgot the characters. I mean, it was a couple years ago that I rewatched it. I'm amazed that you still remember everybody, because I don't. I mean, when was the last time you watched that movie? Honestly, I still have it on DVD, but like, you know. It's honestly probably the full movies on YouTube, to be honest. Because like that was, I don't think that was a theaters movie. That was more of a, Walmart $1 movie, you know what I mean? I mean, I think they promoted that movie in like kids commercials and stuff. And obviously in like stores. But I don't think that was ever a AAA movie to be released in theaters. Because I don't even think there were known actors in that movie. Besides Smash Mouth. Alright, here's our farming race. Quote, farming race. It's Alps Unplugged. Which is actually pretty good. But, you know, you need custom racing engines to get this race. So it's pretty hard to get access to this race. Yeah, Kadeem, if that's who he is, I do have his car, actually. Ooh, I got that nice little nitro cancel right there. Not that it's any useful. Because you can't hot lap in this. It's unplugged, it's skiddy, and it's, no, meant to be a farming race more than a time attack. Yeah, I have, in total, I own maybe like 1,000 Hot Wheels cars, but most of the Hot Wheels I own are, licensed cars, like, you know, Lambos and Ferraris and stuff. I don't own too many original Hot Wheels cars. Alright, get our final one. I didn't catch how much credits they got. Let me just peek at the end of that last race how much I actually did get. 6,000 flats. See, that's not a really good for me. Today no stream. Ooh, I don't know. You're watching a stream maybe. Ooh, we're 40 licenses away from getting more storage. Perhaps we can fulfill that. Let's do it with the first McLaren F1. Why not? Let's work towards the Cobra, why not? I don't think I have enough licenses to do the boats. Tenerife, I think it's a nice, unique location. It's definitely something different, you know, honestly. Before Asphalt introduced it, I didn't know what it was, and then I looked it up. And it was like off the coast of Africa, but it was like a Spanish island. I thought it was nice. Unique location. One of their better locations that they've added. Honestly, I think all their locations have been pretty spot on. I should say spot on, but pretty solid. I mean, as bad as Patagonia plays sometimes, I think that is one of the most beautiful maps in the game to look at. Aesthetically, it's the best, I think. Rio's a pretty good track. Sector 8, obviously, is a fan favorite for many. Area 51's alright. It has good visuals. San Diego was popular for farming. I don't think I've ever hated a new track across the board. You know, I hate how Patagonia plays with all those glitchy bumps and stuff, but it's a beautiful map to look at, especially if you have full graphics, like I do. Anyway, back to Tenerife. I think that's also a really good looking map. Color saturation can be a bit off sometimes, but that's just a minor thing, I think. Trackmania, that's such an old game. I actually have it. Even these tracks like London where they added rain, they look pretty good. I mean, I've never been to any of these locations in real life. Because I live in Chicago, and I've only vacationed to a couple of places that are not even close to these places. Never been outside of the Western Hemisphere. But I want to go to Europe. I want to go to Venice. I want to go to just everything. Oh, then I forgot Munich, obviously. Munich is, again, plays bad, but looks nice. I gotta say, the graphics are solid. For a 2013 game, I still think it has one of the best graphics ever on a mobile game. Alright, here's our last one with the Bruce McLaren F1. Nice hat, I know, right? I'm driving a McLaren F1 wearing a Ferrari hat. But that Tenerife is, it's off the coast. It's not part of Africa, I think. It's a Spanish island, but, like, if you look at it on a map, I think it's, like, pretty close. It's closer to Africa than it is to Europe. Night racing mode. Well, see, we already have night tracks like Tokyo. I can't imagine Tokyo in the daytime. You know, Tokyo is one of those tracks where it's like you need a night race for that. Because, you know, Tokyo drift vibes. Although I do think it would be cool to race Nevada at night. And, you know, Rio at night. I wish also that the weather changed our grip. Like, you know how, like, it rains in London? It'd be really cool if that rain made our... Let us change the handling of the car so we're, like, turned less or something. Just a thought. I know you guys would hate it because all the skids, but, like, it'd be close attention to detail. Oh, this is not really a sim racing game. Alright, so we just need 18 licenses left to get that extra storage. Let's see what I can dump it on. Maybe the pencil torque, or we can get it on the Miura. Yeah, we can get it on the Miura. So let's drive the Miura. It's not on Sector 8 today, I know. Oh god. Where's our moderators now? Am I just a Ferrari fanboy? Maybe. See, I'm a Ferrari fan nowadays more than ever. Because not only is my favorite, like, just manufacturer in general, my favorite F1 driver now drives for it. So it's like, you know, I can't be more Ferrari fanned than ever. Or speaking of Ferrari, Daniel Kvyat, the Torpedo, got signed to Ferrari as a simulator driver. I thought that was hilarious because he doesn't have a good relationship with Ferrari based on previous incidents. It's funny how they signed him, which means if they drop him, Max Verstappen will win another race. Whoa. Just gonna land on its roof. Just stay there. Beautiful. The McLaren Senna, yes, it's their P15 was their code name. Supposedly the replacement for the McLaren P1. And I think the front looks nice, but then once you go looking at the back, I think honestly I don't like the back of the McLaren Senna. McLaren Senna, I believe, is going to be saved for Asphalt 9, and here's why. I believe there's going to be a AAA title game like Forza that's going to get the exclusive rights to that car. Because you guys all know Forza, when a new car is revealed, Forza gets the exclusive rights to it usually. Like they did it with the 4GT, they did it with the Centenario. Get in. What? I lost connection to chat for a second. Well, I guess so much spam. Yep, that was my new hotkey. So if I press F, it will trigger that song. So I was hoping that it'd be a greater use for it, but well, hey, that's something. Failed the challenge. Why is chat like crashing on me? Hold up. I hope that's good. Alright. I don't know why, but YouTube decided to disconnect me from chat. Please do Sector 8 with Mira. No thanks. Maybe some other time. I think I don't have much left in me to do another Sector 8 quick lap. McLaren P1. Why you guys can't talk about the McLaren P1? There's no way. Uganda. I know, right? If that meme's already dead. It's been too, got too much publicity. So now it's not as good as it used to be. Another flawless test. Let's go. We got Chiron. That's a very popular car. It won the car polls last year. Yeah, imagine we get the MP4X in Asphalt. That would actually be the king, not the GP2 engine. Come on, Mira. A Mira Special Edition? That would be evil. But what is going to be evil is that BMW M2 Special Edition. I can only imagine what kind of power that thing produces. I hate the first P1 GTR, the pre-patch no drift P1 GTR, because that thing you could just not steer. Hey, another Alps Unplugged Mass 315. By the way, we got through that flawless test without ripping. Reliant Robin. Why do you want the Reliant Robin so much? I know it's like the meme car of the 21st century, but well, technically the 20th century, right? Because that was a car in the 70s. But yeah, it would be a interesting addition. Alright, Mira is done. We've claimed nothing since that Sector 8 test. Get our storage space. Yep, additional storage space done. So our next goal is, oh yeah, I got to get the extra decal pack thing. Alright then. What's it even for? Let's take a look at it. Ew. I have better decals for these cars. Oh, that's it? Yeah, it's not the greatest decal pack. Well, next thing is this. This is a good one. I like this one, the Dragon Flame. It's a nice pack. I mean, obviously you got that Cobra. This boy, Shelby Cobra 427. Then a long way to the boat. Alright, just so that the game doesn't crash, I'm going to restart. You know, standard procedure at this point. Kind of sad, right? But, yeah, let's hop back in. Reintroduce the rough cars in 9FF. You see, I feel like they've killed off the rough in 9FF because of adding actual Porsches. Like, you know, they feel like they don't need to use those Porsche tuned cars. I could instead just use Porsches, right? That's why all games used rough, because they couldn't get a Porsche license. I don't think there's a single Need for Speed game that didn't include that included a rough. What else could we do? We play through 2 cars masteries. The Aprilia. When will the Aprilia finally be released? I just realized the Hayabusa has a mastery. Oh god, Alps Flawless. A special kit. You know what, I know I said I would never play Moto Blitz again, but let's just do this KTM thing, because it's just one race. Get that specialist kit box, because why not? Who plays Asphalt Nitro anymore, though? Like the last moment before I could re-supercharge that. Well, let's see if that's enough to make this time go. Which, by the way, if you guys are still following Moto Blitz for whatever reason, they are doing now the Bentley EXP instead of the Huracan in terms of their blueprint giveaway. Which I guess is nice. It's their second highest count of blueprint cards. Next would be the Subaru. Yuck. Alright, let's open this specialist kit box and see what we get. Yuck, yuck, yuck. This is a horrible box. Oh my god, that was terrible. That was a waste of space. Well. Alright then. These don't give anything good. No, expert kit, that's even worse. Did Ultimate Showdown. Yeah. Tag season, MP425 Dart and Vulcan. Okay, you see, I know the MP425 and the Vulcan can make a pretty dangerous combo, but when you throw in the Dart, that changes everything, because the Dart is like 150 miles an hour slower than those 2 cars. Well, I shouldn't say 150, but you know, it's literally half the speed of that. And let me just show you. I'm going to do an unboosted run of that. Let's go. Where's our McLaren? There's one. There's two. There's three. I'm just gonna show you unboosted what that entails. Yeah. Let's just keep going even though it's a bad lap. I'm not going to go for a perfect lap, obviously. Now, if it was MP425 Vulcan Dart, that might make a different story. But since we're putting the Dart second, this is what's going to happen. Who is Lucas? That is me, boy. It was so slow. And we have to deal with this for 20 whole seconds. Even the acceleration of the Vulcan is slow. But look at this. It's gonna be a 108, I think. Yeah, 108. How am I supposed to save 11 seconds off of that? Yep, the man, PRM Fills, is here. So we got 40 minutes of I don't know what to do. We got a pupper. And these stars are kind of useless though, because I already got the maximum amount of stars. I mean, look, I don't think I can get any more stars that helps me, yeah. 1,000 licenses will help me, but, not everything else. Let's sell that Peugeot RCZ blueprint, because we don't need that. We already got that. It's good. Ooh. I am tired. Well. Let's see, what are we at now? 54? Let's see if we can improve this. Just to secure top 100. It's kind of in the middle of the pack. A little bit past the halfway point of the cup, but you know. I just like to improve. I haven't really cared too much about cups these days. Cayman GTR. Cayman GTR. Cayman GT4. Oh, and that's a multiplayer cup too. Yeah. So you know what I don't get? The Windows AI pattern is very standard, but then the Android AI pattern is like unpredictable. It's different every time. But I noticed for Windows, it's always the same. Okay, this is not going to be my previous best time. Unless I do the shortcut, which let's try it, because why not? You know, for every attempt we butcher, we'll try the shortcut. I have all blueprint cars except for the GT by Citroen, obviously the BMW, Mike, and the Stin R1, which the Stin R1 we will get on Monday, because the multiplayer leagues. Oh, that was a bit low. Lower than I wanted. We'll have to continue with it though. Let's see, we're not gonna have enough nitro now. That was a bad turn too. Alright, so we're gonna need a pretty solid second half of this lap. Which is possible. I still was able to save the perfect run. Just gonna need a bit of fast taps. Alright, we were in the lap. Let's just finish it. We got 113.920. Yeah, it's not our best. We could have saved it if we had gone up the hill, but we didn't. That's right, I still got 3 more tries on that to go. Oh, we hit the wall there. That's going to hurt our perfect run strategy. And we went wide here. Oh, please get 3. Yes, we got 3. Alright. At least it's not ruined. That was a bit risky there. I almost crashed. Save the perfect run. There we go, we went up the hill finally. No! I hate that hill. Oh man, that was a good lap too. I would play the Titanic song, but we haven't fully riffed yet. Hit enough havocs, we will make it to the ramp in terms of nitro, which I think we have, yep. And we have enough nitro. That was a good turn. Oh no, we messed that up. We should have gotten 2. Now I have to be a bit more conservative with my nitro. What was that? Oh, they removed the Christmas stuff already and they didn't even need to update it. I just realized that. Thanks for pointing that out, Justin. I didn't even realize that they already took out the Christmas. It's snowing, but like no Christmas today. I mean, it is like January 13th or something like that. So, you know. It's kind of weird because they had the Holiday Cup going on still. The second run of that. We lost airspeed on that turn. That's alright though. You'd still save it. We're in the perfect run. So now we need to risk flat spinning. stupid, stupid car. Absolutely stupid. I really hope that follows test in Iceland on the BMW R&D isn't as painful look at the Vulcan. And I dropped a position too, even better. Alright. Excited there's auto accelerate boy. I already ruined my lap, so you know. I know, top 10 enemy betrayals. That rock and any car ever. Jesus. Alright, let's see. How much does it cost? 113 tokens. To torture or not to torture? We'll wait on that.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
Well,
No,
I'm out of
this is
fuel,
Patrick.
so I can't do any more attempts for now. But, yeah, what a shame. It's not worth it to do more multiplayer. I already got the standard one. Secured. In 1 day, 7 hours. What their daily tasks? Savage revolves. No thanks. My favorite Hot Wheels car, I guess I should say the Twin Mill, or the Diora. I used an Elgato capture card. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to continue our mastery, I suppose. See what else we can work on. That gives a good payout. 7, no thanks. Guess we are in D class, so they don't give much. Neither do these. Once you get up to A class, they start giving licenses. Even some of these B cars do. Let's drive the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. That is a car that I lost due to the game thing. Ollie, go back 5 minutes. You have to see it. Ollie, go back in time like 5 minutes on the Vulcan Iceland. I should make a separate video. Unfortunately, when I stream OBS, I can't do the flashback thing like I used to. But when I do use OBS, that's where I get like the stream alerts and stuff like that. So it's not as easy for me to clip something because, you know, I'm not always recording this. I'm just streaming it. Which I do have the archive on YouTube. So technically I could pull the footage in the archive. Got 2 champion kit boxes there. What else we got? I was gonna do the full mastery for the Porsche. No, thank you. No flawless for me. Oh. Go back. Anything else I can burn? See, still higher BC. I haven't really used that since I won it. I believe, no, the chassis was built by McLaren, the engine was built by Mercedes. That's what I believe it was for the MP425. Just like McLaren, Honda. McLaren built their chassis, but Honda built their engine. It's like that, you know. In Formula 1, not everybody builds their own engines. They have engine suppliers. Like Red Bull, they use Renault engines. Ferrari obviously uses their own engines. Mercedes uses their own engines. And they supply, Ferrari supplies it out to Haas and Sauber. And then Mercedes supplies it to Force India and Williams. I think that's it. And then Renault, obviously Renault uses their own engines. And then they give it to Red Bull. Next year will be McLaren. It used to be Toro Rosso. Not Toro Rosso, it's Honda. I think, yeah, that's their 3 teams that Renault is giving their engines to, unless I'm forgetting some team. No, that is it. That's 10 teams, yep. Interestingly, despite Alfa Romeo and Aston Martin being in Formula 1 under Red Bull and Sauber, they are not supplying engines. They're just there for name recognition. They're just throwing champion kit boxes at us, I noticed. Fenner, I've done nothing. I'm just playing with random cars. I know. Like the last time McLaren won was when they had Mercedes power in 2012. Interestingly, they never won in 13. Well, that was because Vettel was dominating. And in 14, they got a podium, but Mercedes was dominant in the hybrid 14 season. So McLaren has not even been on the podium since departing from Mercedes power. That was the worst mistake they could have made, going from Mercedes to Honda. If they would have kept Mercedes as their engine supplier, Fernando might even have been a 3-time champion. Who knows? But now Fernando has Renault power. I don't know how much he'll be able to do with that, because I don't think, I know there's so much hype for him to win the championship, but I personally don't think this is not his year. I think even though yeah, he did well, I think he's out of his prime, and he's also not in the fastest car in the grid. The fastest car in the grid is Lewis Hamilton's car, and then Ferrari is also really big now. So, and Red Bull obviously. So if McLaren wants to top those top 3 teams, it's going to be a lot of work, and there has to be a lot of luck. Good luck for McLaren, because that Mercedes thing never breaks down. What the hell? Okay, we landed that. We got a clean landing on that. Alright. But yeah, unless Mercedes has a horribly unreliable engine this year, which I don't think that will be the case. And if that is the case, I think Ferrari would take the win then. I don't think McLaren, it's going to be their year. Maybe they'll get 1 win or podiums or something, but I don't think that's a championship contending. I think, like, Verstappen, Vettel, even Hamilton again are championship contenders. Top 10 stunts. No, that wasn't as best as my Alpine flip. There's 300 tokens there. I got so many tokens that I've never claimed. HTT, I've never used that. Let's just use it for now, just for the fun of it. I'm just using random cars I see. Remember when this thing was the king, undisputed, and you needed so many forced inductions, I think? Was it forced inductions? I think 52, right? And now you need them for the try-on. Such a weird car, it's stock. Because its acceleration's bad, its handling's awkward, its nitro's bad. But then when T-Max Pro it, it's like so powerful. Pontiac. What if they added the Aztec to this game? Like the 2001 original Pontiac Aztec. And that was the new king. Let's drive the RSO one again. We always stream for 2 hours, so 11 a.m. No. To dethrone the Vulcan, you need a few things to happen. Most important thing is speed, but you also need to out-drift, out-nitro, and out-accelerate. Out-accelerate's probably the easiest thing a car can do, followed by top speed, but then, see, the Vulcan's nitro and drift is perfect. Especially the drift. Nothing will handle better than the Vulcan's drift. But then, the nitro is so good for single tank, and especially that it's not an elite car, and the tuning kit bonus is so high, that's what makes it so good. Hennessy. What about the Hennessy Venom F5? That just alone should be a powerful car. I know it's a pickup truck that you're talking about, but Hennessy F5's their own car. And the Ferrari FXX, that's the only other car besides the Fender that comes close to the Vulcan's drift. What else we get? Hasaria GT. Let's give her a spin, because why not? That is true, that all the high acceleration cars drift well. Now, I don't think correlation is causation, because like look at the Hasaria GT, accelerates better than the Vulcan, but its drift's not as good. Yeah, and then the Tryon obviously is an exception. And what about the Ford Mustang? That has good acceleration for D-Class. Obviously, back then it was there was no RX-8, but you know, the Mustang obviously is a Mustang and handles horribly. What about the Ford Shelby GT500? That is a bad drift, but good acceleration. And then what about our meme villain wheels? That thing had a really good drift, and the acceleration was just horrible. Gameloft the 488, probably not in this game, probably in the next game if they were to add it, because 488's in Street Storm. But, let's see, they already have the 458. What else can we do? We can do GP2. Speaking of, you know, F1s. This is the only time our F1 gets any fame. Right. Oh, come on. Come on, skid clearing. Oops. That's its engine in a nutshell. Here we go. We got 15 minutes left in the stream. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dump some tokens. 102. I know. On R&D. Let's just continue with Lab 4 because we need to. I want to get this done ASAP. How many vehicles do I have on Android? I have 200. On Windows I have close to that. I believe I have 190. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head. Oh no, Cloud9 with a bike. With how Cloud9 is today. Oh no, that's a bad combination. Cloud9 is horrible in this update. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like, you can't go through the cave anymore without glitching out. It's just a nightmare to go through Cloud9's cave in this update, because they did something with the physics engine that makes it very quirky, if that's the right way to put it.
kind of place is this?
I love that soundbite. It's so good. Thank you for subscribing. If Gameloft adds the 720S, I believe that's also going to be saved for 9. I'm gonna go this way because it's safer. And yuck, it's gonna be another 2-key test. I did say that it would all be 2 keys.
Victory screech!
Is this the crusty
Whoa,
crab?
whoa, whoa, whoa,
No,
easy
this is
there.
Patrick.
I'm really scared if there's more flawless to come. I wonder if they c what if Gameloft allows us to change our field of view so it could be custom? You know what I mean? So, like, we could customize how far away we look from the camera, or how far up, or how far down. It'd be a nice addition, in my opinion. Alright, just get a simple pick up some checks. Oh, we already got enough, so now we just have to win the race. We don't even have to get that time goal. Get that quick stunt there. Okay. Thank you, bike. I'm not gonna go for that check because it is useless. Oh my god. And I didn't get bugged on that knockdown. Nice. Whoa, barely just skimming past that truck. Alright, quick stunts, done. 2 plus 2 is whoa. 2 plus 2 is whoa. Minus 3, that's 1, quick myths. Let's try not to. Thank you. No, thank you. Asphalt 9 is probably going to be on Windows. I mean, they released Streetstorm and Extreme on Windows, so, you know, pretty sure 9 is going to come on Windows. And I would like it to, because that's how I could stream off of it, so, you know. I realize, Twister, you're pretty negative today. But, you know, lighten up. You don't have to watch it if you don't like it. Premature triggered and no Rex. Let's go. It's -1, that's 3. Okay, I don't even know my memes well. I just gotta be careful that we don't destroy ourselves like that. Almost like that. Oof, that was actually intense. Hopefully there's no traffic to ruin our run. Hold on. Boom. 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 Alright, get to the finish. Run to the hills. 2 seconds. Okay, now it's starting to worry me on how much effort we're gonna have to start putting in these time attacks. I noticed that if you saw the building didn't load properly, on Android especially, Tokyo and a few parts don't load properly. I should say fully. Alright, well at least now we have 3 tests of Lab 4 done. We get, let's see, 3, 6, 14 tests to go. Oh, I guess I could have counted 37 to 50, including 50. I can't math. It's the weekend, everybody. And I'm going into my math major. But yeah. We just have to hope that everything goes smoothly. I'm not excited for that next test. Favorite 2018 there's only been 2 2018 memes. Tide Pods, people eating laundry detergent and dying, and then Ugandan Knuckles. And I have to say, Ugandan Knuckles made me laugh more when it was first relevant, but now it's a dead meme. So, I don't know how to respond to that. But, I guess Ugandan Knuckles is a decent quality meme. That bike did not know the way. I know. Spits on the non-believer. Okay, no, we're not going to make this chat too toxic. Alright. I'm bored. I don't really want to go anymore, so... I think that's going to be it for the stream, so... Thank you guys all for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you do enjoy. And, well, hopefully we can win that BMW bike pretty soon. This weekend, so... Thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.